The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
Basically, every one of the jasperoids we hit had some gold in it, up to about a gram. So nothing to knock your socks off yet, but it's very widespread, and we're going to see if there's something bigger, higher grade lurking around there, um, and that's the plan.
All right, welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Mike Power. He is the CEO of Silver Range Resources. And Mike, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Pretty good. Thanks, Steve.
Good to have you along. Excited to talk today. The news out is exciting. You've staked some new projects, one in Nevada and one in Utah. I know you spend a lot of your time sort of roaming the earth trying to find these types of projects. So let's talk about Quinn first. Tell me a bit about this one. This one's in Nevada, right?
Right. So this one came out of some archival research. We had a database we purchased years ago, and we consistently mine it, and we keep our eye open on ground that comes open. And this one had been held for a little while, and it popped open, and we jumped on it in August. It was pretty good, and we didn't. We wanted to get it ahead of the September claim renewal. We know there was some high grade there. We had a historic sample up to 46 grams, and when we sampled it, we got up to 27 grams. There was a small little mining operation there, a cut into the hill. They were following a shear that ran into the hill in the andesitic volcanics. Looks like a mesothermal target, which means it has legs, could go deep. We don't know much more about it right now. We just had one visit there to stake and sample it, and we're looking forward to doing some more work, perhaps in the coming season.
Yeah, as that can be mostly just boots on the ground type work. Are you not planning on drilling, are you?
Oh well, our MO is to dress the property up for drilling and find a partner.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have a little small gas powered drills we might take in and just do some shallow drilling, but generally we would prepare this project for drilling and look for a good partner who's interested in moving it ahead.
All right. Let's move to a beat of a new drum. That's the drum property, as a matter of fact, which is in Utah. This is one of those. In the news release, you talk about the Carlin-like systems or Carlin-type systems, which I know we get a lot of play. So maybe you could sort of explain that and what you see in this project.
Right. So this project has a lot of affinities to a Carlin target. It's what drew us into the area actually is we were doing a kind of a 100,000-foot view of the Southwest U.S., and we were laying layers of seismic tomography on another. These are models of deep fractures that go down into the upper mantle through the crust. And we found that a number of these seismic tomography models lined up in this area. So we started, well, let's have a little closer look at it. And when we did the research, there was a great target there that looks a lot like a Carlin target. It was looked at by Newmont and others there. So what it's involved here is it's in a limestone, a Cambrian limestone, and there are jasperoids. It's just basically hematite silica breccias that carry low grade gold. They're very widespread. We know there's some high grade around there. We haven't sampled it yet, but hopefully on our next pass. And it looks very similar to basically the style of mineralization that drew the first geologists to the Carlin area. And these are kind of key characteristics of a Carlin deposit. You want to find these jasperoids, ideally in some limestones, and then you've got a good looking target. And that's what we have here. So we went out the crack of dawn on September 1st to stake this thing. Put an initial position in, did some sampling. Basically, every one of the jasperoids we hit had some gold in it, up to about a gram. So nothing to knock your socks off yet, but it's very widespread, and we're going to see if there's something bigger, higher grade lurking around there, and that's the plan.
Yeah, two gold projects here, Mike. I know there's been a bit of fall off on gold in the last little while, but it's still at a pretty good price. So I would imagine that gold is something that people are asking about and talking about.
Yeah, I mean, so the price goes from 42 or 4,300 bucks to 4,000.
Yeah.
Listen, these are stratospheric levels, and if this whole gold rally was just like a flash in the pan, it'd have dropped back to 3,000 or 2,500, and there's no sign of that. Instead, it looks like it's just taking a break, and things are going to move ahead. And when the rest of the world finally figures that out, I think exploration companies are going to be pretty busy. But this could take a little while before people really believe it has long term legs. In the meantime, we'll forge ahead and advancing a number of our projects. A lot of our, there's lots going on, and we hope to position ourselves for eventually the rest of the world waking up and thinking, hey, we really need to look at Golden Nevada, Utah, Arizona again.
Yeah. And Quinn and Drum are the two new ones. So, Mike, congratulations on that. Thanks very much. Good to see you again. We'll talk soon.
Hey, thanks again, Steve. So long.
All right. There's Mike Power, CEO of Silver Range Resources.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.